Hey there, and welcome to episode 16 of Developing a Minecraft World. We are here in our little Ender Den, as you could call it, and that is because we are going to be working on the Ender Farm today. We're going to be starting that off, so as you can see I have a very clean inventory. I've dumped all of my important crap in here, a whole bunch of supplies in my Ender chest. And I put a bed right here in case we want to leave. We'll just end up right back here. So for this first part we are going to be basically building the bridge that leads over to the actual farm. And I'm gonna elaborate a bit more after we get there. Wait, let me craft this properly. There we go. That should be all we need for now. You can just go back. And let's get in here. And then I will show you, or well, I will tell you my plans. As you can see, I've done a little bit of work here already. Made a staircase up here so we can get to the portal over there. I'm actually not sure if I've shown you guys that. I don't think so. But yeah, here's just the little enchanting setup I used, of course, with all the books. And, oh, there's a working bench here as well. Oh well. Anyway, I was originally contemplating maybe, instead of building like a huge bridge 120 blocks away from the land, which is what most people do, I could have just... He seems mad. It would actually be possible to just light up the entire thing, because, you know, the amount of land here is not that big. But, yeah, I figured that wasn't really going to be very much use, as long as I don't really have anything else that I want to build here, and I couldn't really think of anything. So we're going to be making this out of birch wood, mostly, because I think it looks pretty. Well, it looks good in the nether. Okay, so we're just going to be putting slabs here. And let's start lighting this place up so no enderman will spawn. That's kind of important. And then we're just going to be doing this with torch every once in a while. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, it works. Okay, so I'll be right back with you guys once we have finished this business, because it's boring as fuck. Okay, we have finished up those first two stacks. As you can see, we're quite a ways away from the island. I want to go a bit further out, because there's a small part of the island which basically came out a bit further than our obsidian platform that we came in on, so I'm just gonna go for like 20 more blocks or something. Put a torch. And here we go. Alright, that should be more than far enough. Yeah, that'll do. So, over here... Ooh, nice emptiness. I'm actually looking around. Anyway, now I've seen some suggestions of people that, you know, blah blah blah, you would be better off creating a very large area out of a cheaper material like netherrack, in order to catch items in case you die. I'm not gonna be dying. That's my objective for this thing. Build a ender farm without dying. It's probably not gonna work, but you know, who knows. But yeah, we do need to come up with a bit of a layout for this, so I'm just gonna make a small platform out of these slabs real quick so we have some thinking room. Put down a workbench. I should probably get the rail in. Ooh. Should probably get the rail in relatively soon so we can travel up and down quickly. I'm probably just gonna move all of my resources here relatively soon. Okay, in this case we're gonna lose some slabs. No. Wait, what? Oh yeah, it's a top slab, of course. Derp. Yeah, very efficient use of materials like this, because, well, the bottom's not very interesting anyway, so we can just make it very thin. Structural integrity is of no worry for us, because we're in Minecraft. which is always awesome. I think it's 9 blocks. Yeah, or whatever. We have a platform now. Let's make us another workbench. Actually, I want to use the birch wood for the structure. I still have some jungle wood. Okay, now I don't have any tools on me whatsoever. That might be a bit problematic, but okay, let's get this thing laid out. So we're gonna need a enchanting station somewhere around here. Now, I don't really want to make it very cramped, so actually, now that I think more about it, I'm probably gonna want to use the modular enchanting station that I have a tutorial about, just in case we ever need to do low-level enchants, which I can think of plenty of reasons to do that. So we're gonna need like a dividing wall. I'm just figuring out space requirements here. A bit of a dividing wall around that room. I'm gonna have to look it up a bit. I've forgotten exactly how large the thing is, but it's pretty compact, so we could just do that on one side, like to the right here, and then maybe out to the left here we could have a yeah, like a storage area and a bunch of anvils. Now it's usually a good idea to have like some way to generate food out here, especially if you're going for very long bouts of enchanting. However, Doc M showed me that if you have regeneration 2 on a what's it called, a beacon, you can actually just keep farming without having to need food at all. And that seems like a way more convenient solution to me. I mean, it's gonna cost a lot of iron, but we're gonna be able to farm pretty easily, and we won't have to worry about eating, which is very annoying when you're ender farming. And I want to make this thing really efficient too, so we can just keep going at it. The one on the Elvega server is not really very ideal. It's pretty slow compared to the ones I've seen. So let's see, we're going to want to go out a bit more here, because that enchanting station's not this small. Obviously a regular enchanting station's already a 5x5 square, and we're going to need to have a little wall in between here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes 5. Like this. And we should go out more over this side as well, but that's of less consequence. We can do that later. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna need a back wall. And it's probably gonna be situated a bit more to the left here, because we're gonna have to hide the pistons and stuff like that. But that should be fine. Let me use it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we have 4 on this side. Alright. Let's just move our... Do I have no, I don't have an ender chest up there. Okay, I'm gonna run on back, and I'm gonna pick up my enchanting station that's all the way over there, and I'm gonna move it over here. But before we do that, we want to light this area up. Really important. Don't want to forget it. We're gonna actually. I'll show you guys. I won't run back off camera. You'll see what happens. Just keep a lookout at that part of the island there. The part that sticks out. As soon as we get close enough, it's gonna be really funny. Okay, come on, go faster. Okay, yeah, there we go. Enderman ahoy! It was better last time. There was literally like, I don't know, like 50 Endermen on that little... Ooh, don't want to look at them. We were supposed to not die. There's actually a little cave or something down there. But yeah, there were like 50 Endermen just hanging out at that spot. It was pretty hilarious. You actually walk this pretty fast, I've noticed. Oh, well, I don't feel like going all the way back to get my rails now, because I don't have a quick way to get back to the village. But that's okay, I guess. Yeah, do I have any good books? Protection 3, Sharpness 3, that's pretty good. I also... Oh, Infinity. I also found out that you actually can't combine the books. I mean, I tried it in creative, but apparently that's a creative only thing, so if you're in survival mode you can't do it. And that strikes me as kind of odd, because, you know, you can achieve the same effect by simply combining the books onto a single weapon. So why can't you just combine the books themselves? That's what I'd like to know. But whatever. Okay, we're gonna need our Silk Touch. Maybe... Nah, we'll leave that there. I still have a couple of books in here. Is there anything else that would be useful to take? We might put up the Dragon Egg, actually, as a trophy inside the Ender Farm. Because, you know, it's the end. That's where it came from. May as well keep it there. I also found a whole bunch more redstone down in my mine. I forgot that I had a chest there, which had like 7 stacks. That was pretty useful. What are we gonna need? Gonna need iron, by the way. I brought some cobble here so I could make more pistons, but I didn't put any iron in there. Yeah, I think that's all we're gonna need just to move the enchanting station, so let's just go ahead and do it. I'm probably gonna come back here and store my pick before we go off over on this end. Don't want to lose that thing. Because it's my only Silk Touch. I still need to get more. I hope to be able to do that fairly easily once I get this thing up and running. Right, of course we need the Silk Touch to actually keep the bookcases intact. Something... I find that weird. Like, when you break them without a Silk Touch, the bookcase disappears, but you keep the books. I don't know, it just seems to me that a book would be more fragile than a sturdy wooden bookcase, but whatever. Must be a logical fallacy on my end. We may as well take all of this stuff as well. I have enough inventory space. Can store it over there already. Wouldn't have to make a new workbench. Oh well. Well, I said that wrong. Whatever, you know what I mean. I didn't have to make a new workbench. Blech. You know me. You know me, guys. I'm not the best at talking. Yeah, something else I wanted to talk about. My channel. I haven't really posted anything in the past week. So yeah, I guess you can take that as a confirmation on my end. Don't want to keep that on my hotbar. That I have stopped making the Company of Heroes videos. No one has complained to me yet about it, so I'm guessing that everyone's okay with it. So, you know, in case you do have a problem with it, send me a message. But yeah, thus far, seems to be all fine. I have been working on something else, but yeah, school/university has started again, so don't have the most time. I'm probably gonna release that tomorrow. I just need to record it. All the prep work has been done for that, and it's really all prep work. Recording's gonna be easy. Let's put it. Let's put it over here, like the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it matches. So yeah, I also promised that I'm gonna be playing on the Feed the Beast server. However, we still have some, well, not really issues. We're waiting, I think, for either the, what was it, the tech pack or the beta pack or something like that. I don't know, I haven't really been keeping up. I saw some stuff about it in the Skype chat that we have for all the server members, but yeah, we're waiting for that to be released, and then we will get a map reset, and once that's happened, I'll probably start playing on there. Actually, I'm sure I will start playing on there then, so that ought to be good. Okay, now there's gonna be a wall right in front of this. May as well just extend this thing a bit more. Why not? Get it. Ooh. Then we can get the storage unit set up and stuff like that. We're only 15 minutes in. Making progress on camera. Wow. That's a first, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this was 7 blocks. I counted it. I forgot already. Yeah, that was 7. So we're going to need to go 3 more. Works for me. Let's just do that really quickly. really quickly. Right. I also may be uploading like one-off videos, because you know I do play other games than Minecraft. Obviously, I bought a bunch of games in the Steam sale. Actually, not as many as I would have liked to. Wasn't really the best Steam sale. I've heard a lot of people have that opinion. Um, but yeah, I did purchase some games which I had already played in the past, but simply never got around to buying. Let's just put the chest over here, I don't know. And some new games, obviously. So who knows, I may be doing a couple of videos on those. I'm not really planning on starting another series again of a game other than Minecraft, unless I can find something really interesting, like, you know, some multiplayer games can be pretty dynamic. I've been getting back into League of Legends as well. Over the past couple of weeks, I'd stopped playing it for about half a year, but I'm having fun doing that again, despite the rage that it sometimes fills me with. Let's see, what else do we want to take care of right now? Oh yeah, we need to figure out where we're gonna put the beacon. I'm probably... It might actually be a good idea to just put it below here. We're at Y... Oh, you know what? I made a mistake. Yeah, I made a pretty big mistake. We're way too high up in the air. I don't think it's a problem, though. I think it's fine, because... I know there's something about how you should have the least amount of... let's see, which number is it? I'm not even sure, but there's, like, vertical chunks. I don't know which number it is. Might be FL, like in the bottom right of the left side. I don't know, but yeah, there's such a thing as having like the amount of vertical chunks, and apparently the smaller amount of those you have, the better it is for spawning conditions. But I don't think it will make that much of a difference if this is going to be the only spawning area that we have, obviously, which is going to be the tower. And it's going to be high either way, so I don't really expect it to be a problem. And we know the height limit is not going to be a problem, because originally I thought that, like the Nether, the end was also only 128 blocks high, but turns out it's the full 256 blocks. So yeah, we should be fine. But yeah, it would have been more ideal had I gone down, maybe, but, well, we'll see. I'm pretty sure it's not going to affect the rates too much. I mean, you saw how fast they spawned over there. And there's a bunch of high towers over there, too. I don't know. I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. But yeah, the beacon... Le beacon... Beacon... You might want to move this back one more, actually, because now we're going to have like a very thin hallway if there's going to be a wall here. I'll worry about that later. Yeah, the beacon, I'm probably just going to put it below the floor, because we have lots of space below. And then we'll just maybe have a hole somewhere along our pathway or something where the light can shine through. I don't know. I don't really want to have it in full view. That doesn't really... I don't think... We don't need to have it in full view. It's pretty... I mean, the beacons are pretty ugly. Unless you build like a huge shrine around them, but we don't really have... Well, we do have enough room, but I don't want to do that. That would make this thing unnecessarily big. Anything else, I wonder? Not really. I might actually take a couple of these books with... Well, I don't think I'm going to be leaving this area anytime soon. Yeah, there's a couple... Let's actually sort these to separate the good ones from the bad ones, because... Okay, protection 3, that's a good one. Protection 4 is that one. Knockback, bad. Fire protection. These are actually somewhat useful now, considering the fact that protection was nerfed. There we go, protection. But mostly they're useful against the Wither because, yeah, blast protection is very good against him. Doc M recently, I think it was him, he had a video where he explained, or was it Zisto? I really don't know. it's never mind me, okay. Sharpness, we had another one. Infinity feather falling, and protection. Okay, these are very good ones. But yeah, you want to have blast protection when fighting the Wither now, because of the protection nerf. I think, yeah, we're probably, I'm gonna need to do some resource gathering, because even with the redstone that I managed to find, I don't think that we're gonna have enough to make all of the, pistons and stuff. So we're gonna have to gather more resources. And the same goes for the iron blocks, which we're gonna need for the beacon. And of course, we're also going to need wither skulls so we can actually fight the wither. And I guess we're going to get both of the boss fights knocked out in pretty quick succession because we fought the Ender Dragon 2 weeks ago. I don't know. We're probably not going to fight the wither next week. I doubt I'm going to have enough time to prepare, because I'm going to have to be preparing for my exams in the upcoming week. And I really need to prepare, like, no kidding. So, yeah. Probably not going to get a whole lot of work done. But that's the planning, at least. That's what we're going to be doing in the next couple of weeks. Getting wither skulls, knocking out the wither, gathering resources, building this stuff. I'm probably not going to show myself gathering, like, resources. I might do a montage or whatever. I don't know. I'm planning way too far ahead now. I never come through with promises like that, so I won't make any promises. So yeah, relatively short video for today, but I don't think you guys will mind. Again, you know, if you do mind, in any case, you can always leave a comment. I won't be mad, I promise. In fact, I prefer it if you give me feedback, because, you know, I'm not making these videos just for me. There has to be, like, someone who watches them. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next time.